Okay, here goes my political life for you. You know what I'm saying. Because last Sunday, it was the second annual presidential debate. I tried to tweet it out, blasting Hillary Clinton in the face, and I blasted Donald Trump too, so he learned his lesson. So who knows? But I'll deal with this tomorrow if I were you. Okay, now, here's my purpose. The what if the moderators? Yes, the moderators try to interrupt Mr. Trump, and so is, Mrs. Clinton, on purpose, because I blasted Anderson Cooper and Martha Raddatz to let them finish. You cannot interrupt it. Same thing as Senator Mike Pence. No. Senator, you know who, Tim Kaine, to do this on purpose. And why? Because they don't even listen, do you? If something happens on Fox News, well, you don't want to know about this, so this one. Check this out for your worst nightmare from Fox News and see what's up with this. Take a look and watch this from last Sunday night's presidential debate, because Donald Trump, Mr. Trump tried to criticizing debate moderators. Listen to this.
Okay, Donald, I know you're into big diversion tonight, anything to avoid talking about your campaign and the way it's exploding and the way Republicans are leaving you. But let's at least focus on some of the issues that people care about tonight. Let's get to their questions.
We have a question here from Ken Karpowitz. He has a question about health care. Ken?
Stop. Now, you see this is, you know who. Anderson Cooper and Martha Raddatz. Now, these two are idiots. Interrupting like that. Interrupting like that. And that is very, very rude. Don't you think it's very rude for... so stupid. Why? You cannot interrupt like that. Now, let's listen to... Yeah, you guessed it. Anderson Cooper.
I'd like to know, Anderson, why aren't
Cooper, or
you
whatever
bringing
it is.
up the emails? I'd like to know. Why aren't you
We
getting
brought up the emails.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. And it hasn't been finished at all.
Ken Karpowitz has a question.
It's nice to 1 on 3.
You see you see what happens? Mr. Trump tried to criticizing you. He tried to criticizing you. Anderson, Cooper, why in the world you do that? What, Cooper, you can't, don't you think you let Mr. Trump finish about this? Because I'm sorry, everybody knows. Hey, you did this, you did it. Mr. Cooper, you're a liberal. Yeah, you. You're a silly, stupid, idiotic liberal. I can't even take this anymore. You know why? Because it's so absurd to me. And I don't like that. Howard Kurtz will analyze this, about this, moderators. And you tell me what you think about that. And you tell me, and what do you think about those? Howard Kurtz. Answer this question. What if the moderators do? Stupid. Listen to Howard Kurtz, and you have to tell me what you think about this. Answer. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, look, Martha Raddatz, Anderson Cooper are very accomplished journalists. I admire their work, and I think overall they did a good job. It wasn't 3-on-1, but there is no question they were more aggressive against Donald Trump than with Hillary Clinton. They asked to combine 5 questions at the top of Donald Trump about that Access Hollywood tape, which he talked about groping women. That's fine. The story has dominated the news. Cooper asked Trump 3 times that he paid any federal income taxes. When it came to Hillary Clinton, a single questions. Email scandal. Were you extremely careless? Basket of deplorables, the comment that Hillary Clinton made without a follow-up. And here's the big one, Martha. The WikiLeaks document dump, the hacked emails about Hillary Clinton's big money speeches to Wall Street firms. There was so much material in there, for example, her talking about open borders and open trade, but instead there was just an online question about, is it two-faced to have a public or private position? That's an easy question to finesse, except then Hillary Clinton wandered into Abe Lincoln territory.
Yeah.
Now, you know it happens. They just interrupt. And because there's no questions about this one. So, Anderson Cooper and Martha Raddatz did a good job? I don't know. But the answering too much questions about, Access Hollywood, scandal, or basket of deplorables and all that stuff. And that is just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. I mean, don't we all know that this is going to be ridiculous about this one? And now everybody knows this, and now everybody knows that about interruption like that all the time, about the moderators spinning their way about this one, and the whole thing is just ridiculous. So what comes next to solving everybody's problems? Try to interrupt Mr. Trump and Mrs. Hillary Clinton as far as we're concerned? Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Mr. Goldberg. Yeah, Bernie Goldberg. And he's on the O'Reilly Factor. And Bernie will weigh on this one. Mr. Goldberg will weigh on this one, and now everybody knows about assessing the moderators. That is so cruel. But what if Martha Raddatz says in a harsh way like that? Well, it could be a battle in St. Louis analyzing the second debate about this one. Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly questioned Bernie Goldberg on the O'Reilly Factor yesterday. And here's how it went down. Take a look and watch this. Watch this.
I do that. That's what I do. I mean, when we don't interview people traditionally here, we say, hey, come on. The Army has to get the civilians out of there. Okay, you should know better than that. But in a debate, you're not supposed to do that. That's supposed to be Hillary Clinton's job, right?
Yeah, that jumped out at me, too. Martha Raddatz sounded not like a moderator when she...
see, I told you.
...debater who was challenging Donald Trump. Donald Trump had just said he thought it was a bad idea to announce in advance that there's imminent attack on Mosul to rid the city of ISIS. He may be right, he may be wrong, but it's not a crazy idea. It's his opinion. And it's not up to the moderator to challenge that opinion. By the way, if he made a factual mistake, she could challenge him and correct him. I have no problem with that. But it's not up to Martha Raddatz, the moderator, to challenge Trump's opinion by giving either White House opinions on the subject or Pentagon opinions or both. She shouldn't be channeling the Obama administration.
I think she was...
See what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Let's take this one more time. You, Martha Raddatz, you too, Anderson Cooper, should be chastised to you. Because you're interrupting like that. You should not be challenging too much questions about this one. And you cannot do that ever again. So, with that in mind, as far as we're concerned, why did you interrupt like this? The moderators, yeah, these two are acting like, yeah, evil moderators. And it, and everybody, it's not their words. It's not their words. It's everybody's words. No questions about this. All the time. But if the moderator has no clue whatsoever, oh really? Let me put this in right for you. Interruptions are, yeah, falseless. That's right, your interruptions are falseless. And that's why I'm going to slam the door on, yeah, yes, Mr. Anderson Cooper and Miss Martha Raddatz on purpose. But one thing I like to know about this one is, you know who, Brent Bozell from the Media Research Center. And you all know why? Because the moderators are, yeah, destroying themselves. And he couldn't get past the evidence about this. This. Because, you know, Trump fires back the moderators. Well, guess what? Guess what? Brent Bozell has an observation about this. And I got one more. One more, because the final one is the final one is this. Mr. Trump is firing right back to your face. And Trump won. He won. So there. So, the final solution is this. Brent Bozell analyzing this. Yes. He's on Varney and Company on Fox Business. Yes. And it don't make sense at all. So, I want you to take a look and watch this. Could be the final scenario about this one. And the moral story is Brent Bozell blasted at the moderators.
Anderson Cooper, CNN, and it's Martha Raddatz, ABC. I would expect that you predicted that kind of moderator slant, if I can put it like that.
And the moral story is this. Brent Bozell says this.
Yeah, here we go again. It was like the vice presidential debate, where the Republican was consistently challenged on his position while the Democrat was given a free pass. Anderson Cooper challenged Donald Trump 3 times in one question. Would not accept Donald Trump's answer. Martha Raddatz, I think, went a step further. She showed utter contempt for Donald Trump on a national stage. She dismissed his answers. She even argued with him about his answers. She actually entered into the debate Candy Crowley style. So I don't blame Donald Trump at all for saying it was a 1-on-3 debate. What do you make of the...
Now you see, Brent Bozell says 3-on-1 debate. Wait. And you know why? Because you, Anderson Cooper, and Martha Raddatz taught a lesson. You cannot interrupt while Mr. Trump and Mrs. Clinton talking. You cannot do that. If you interrupt again, it sounds like Candy Crowley or Senator Tim Kaine or whatever. Interruptions is over. 0. Stop it. if you do that again, you're done. Same goes for you too, Lester Holt. Because all three of you, especially you, Tim Kaine, have no agenda. So there. And I wonder where Candy Crawley is. Stupid! Ah! Anyways, that's my political life story, and I'm sticking to it. Goodbye. Sorry.